be solving the FizzBuzz problem. FizzBuzz simply is this. We're given a number n, starting index I at 1 to n. If I is a multiple of 3 and 5, that index of the array will be FizzBuzz. If it is a multiple of 3, array at that index is Fizz. A multiple of 5, it's Buzz. Pretty simple question. If you find yourself doing this problem in an interview, consider yourself lucky. I will be solving this problem very quickly with a quick runtime solution with linear complexity. Okay, so first of all, the way I wrote this problem, I rephrased it from LeetCode. LeetCode had it kind of a little more simpler than this, but the way I wrote this out is also access instructions. First of all, we want to go over input and output. Input is n, or number n. Oops, whatever. There we go. And then output will be array of strings. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with starting a function. So const FizzBuzz. Const FizzBuzz equals, well, and then doing a simple ES6 error function. FizzBuzz n. So n is our number, and we want to go from 1 to n. And since we're returning an array, let's initialize an array. Okay, and then secondly, we want a for loop, since we're going from I at 1 to n. So that basically means we need a for loop. So for let I equals 1, and then while I is less than or equal to n, since we're going all the way to n, and then I plus plus for each iteration of our array. Okay. So first thing we need to do is check if I is divisible by 3 and 5. So we'll start with the conditional, and to check whether I is divisible by 3 or 5, we're going to use the modulo operator. And we'll check if the modulo operator is equal to 3 or 0. And just check our solution. Okay. Modulo 5 equals to 0. We could use the divisor operator, but the modulo is much more simple because it will return 0 if it is a divisor. If we divided the number by that number and just checked if it was a whole number, that would work too. But this is a little simpler and more straightforward, which is always good when trying to solve problems. Okay, so we do array.push to add FizzBuzz. And we'll just do a simple else if I divisor by 3, because if it is not either, it could be one or the other, or if it's not both, rather. So equals 0, r.push, and then we see that if it's a multiple of 3, then the array is Fizz. Just check that I'm using the right. Okay. Else if I divisor by 5 is equal to 0, we push in Buzz. And then finally, if none of these are true, then we simply want to dot push, and we're using 2 backslashes because we need to add in out I as a string. And after all that is said and done, outside of our for loop, we return array. And that is a solution to FizzBuzz. As you can see, we only have one for loop. That means, roughly, although we are doing multiple conditionals to check in each for loop, the way that big O notation, which is basically evaluating how many operations your program uses to solve the problem, it simplifies down. So basically, you don't need to count the conditionals.